Hey, Genki Call here with your campaign tasks, what you can get with your event keys, and the events for the week of January 16th, 2022. So let's start with campaign tasks, which are right here. Many thanks to Hawks and Gary, as always. For gold, get 30 construct kills. Use a Karakoth team for 15 wins. For silver, craft 2 purple summoning stones. Use the Old God's Banner, that's from Karakoth. For 10 wins, kill 2 treasure gnomes. Complete 2 delves at level 110 plus. For bronze, summon a troop 5 times. Use a sorcerer class for 3 wins. Kill Vash Dagon 1 time. Get 10 purple kills. Win 3 battles in a single arena run. I can't speak today. Use a tome weapon for 3 wins. Win 2 dungeon battles. Open 3 gem chests. Open 2 event chests. And earn 40 souls in battle. Very interesting to me. Unless I've missed it, there isn't a task here for doing an explore at the kingdom where we are, Karakoth, and I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. It's the first time I remember not having to do an explore in the kingdom of the week. Anyway, let's go over the events for the week. Oh yes, I almost forgot. We have a new holiday event, the Lunar Reveal, and I will make a separate video about this, but you can find it here. If you don't see it here, if for instance there's a pet rescue, just scroll to the right and you'll be able to find it over here at the end. But let me just show you the rewards real quickly here. Look at this new armor. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Ah. All right, I digress though. I'll come back to this in another video. Teams and all that stuff. Let's see, where were we? We were in events, and this is the final week of the campaign. So I should mention, if you want to do some delving, it's a very good time to do it because as of next week, all of these will be gone because we'll be in campaign cooldown. Sorry, I forgot to mention that earlier. All right, let's go back. I'm a little out of it, sorry. Kingdom Pass. We are still doing Kingdom Pass. The Eldritch Dragon will release well today for anybody who has the basic campaign pass paid. The basic. If only I could get my brain together. Elite Pass. If you own the basic Elite Pass, you will be able to get the Eldritch Dragon today. So that'll be fun. Yep, that's it. And all mystics get 10 plus 10% to their skills, and all demons get plus 10% to their kills. So a demon mystic will get plus 20%. Imagine that. And if you use the new troop, the Eldritch Disciple in PvP or Explore, you'll get an extra 40 souls for each battle. As far as that troop goes, it's in the shop. But before we go there, head into resources, grab your spoils of war, grab all 10 of these if you can afford it. It's a fantastic deal for event keys. Definitely want to grab that. Once you get the limit, this will disappear. So next time you come in here, this will be gone until next week. Weekly event, we've got the Eldritch Disciple. This is our glory troop for the week, and he creates 5 purple dragon gems. Nice. Boosted by ally and enemy demons. So if you have 4 demons on your team, you'll get an extra 4 purple dragon gems. If you're fighting demons, you'll get 1 more for each of them. And he summons... he's okay. But I like to get this up to max every single week because, for one thing, you get all of these amazing resources, and this is not so much grinding. That's an amazing deal for trait stones. They take so long to grind out. Also, it is a guaranteed level 20 when I need it for my power level at whatever kingdom it is. This time it's Karakoth, so let's go over what you can get with your event keys for Karakoth. Let me put this in base rarity order for you. Now, I think I have everything. Except for the Elder Dragon. You will not be able to get the Elder Dragon. You will not be able to get Zul'Goth. Zul'Goth is a special craft. You cannot pull him with keys of any kind. You have to get him in the Soul Forge. This guy's just releasing today. You can only get him if you have the paid campaign pass. Other troops you will not be able to get are the Dwergroth troops, Nyarmel, Deep Golem. Where are the others? The Darksmith and the Deep Dwarf. Now, I think that there's a Doom. No. Yes, Meismer. Meismer is the last one you will not be able to get with your event keys because Meismer you can only get from Guild Wars. All right, let's go over what you can get. First of all, Deathlock Drelak, or should I say Deathlock Drelak, because it's more fun to say that way. I agree with Rel. Um, Curse and Death mark one enemy, then deal damage to all enemies below them. So as long as you can hit the first troop, you're gonna Curse and Death mark that one only, and then everything below it you'll do damage to, which kind of sucks. It should be doing damage to all of them, in my opinion. I mean, there are legendaries that do better than this. Chance to summon an ancient horror. Gain 8 magic after an ally is summoned. I mean, he's really dreadful, but I do love the artwork. It's very, very cool. Cool artwork, but not worth spending your keys for. Vashtagon. Well, okay, let me back up there. So the two mythics that you can get here with keys, Vashtagon and Deathlock Drelak, are they worth spending your keys for? Yes. No matter what, because this is a Magic Kingdom and you have to have let me show you. You have to have a mythic in order to get it to level 10. You'll be stuck here at level 9 forever until you get a mythic. +2 magic for every single troop is huge. It's very, very nice. So absolutely recommend trying to use up some of those event keys. Take my advice with a grain of salt. This is my opinion, and I've given you the reason why, but let's go over what Vashtagon does. He's a very gimmicky troop. He'll devour an ally if they can be devoured, then summon a demon if the ally is devoured. But either way, he's going to do true scatter damage boosted by his own life. Um, so it's it's okay. It's okay. If you boost his health a lot, he does a lot of true scatter damage, especially after he devours, if he devours. But you can use this troop and cast him on himself, and it won't devour. If they're immune to devour or if they are barriered, he can't devour them, but he'll still do the true scatter damage. The reason people like Vashtagon, hold on a second, I have to cough. I am so sorry. I just coughed in your ear because I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. Oh no. Hold on a second. Let me make sure. Okay, I am recording. Good. I'm so sorry. It was so rude. All right. So the reason Vashtagon is a good troop to have is because he curses a random enemy when matching brown, and that makes him very useful to run with High King Iron Gut, where you're going to be matching brown because anything that's cursed loses its immunity to devour. So, let me add on the fact that Vashtagon can't devour himself unless he's stunned or cursed, in which case you cast on yourself, you're going to devour yourself and go, oh my god, what happened? I did that once. Anyway, the curse is super helpful for running with things that devour. To passively get a curse, you don't have to cast to do it. All right. Next up, can't get a Boreth. Remove all gems. Get no effect from it, but you do clear the board. So if there's a bunch of stuff on the board that you don't want your enemy to have, he will reset the board. He'll heal back to full and gain some attack. I never ever use this troop. Never. There are so many better troops to use. I would rather use Gorgotha, actually. He has no skull damage reduction. He does get 3 on all skills when an enemy dies. Big deal. He gains some life and gains magic. What is the point of him gaining magic? Oh, okay. There, I forgot there was something purple here. I forgot that he gains attack. I thought it was just remove all gems for a second. I'm sorry. I told you, I'm out of it right now. Ah, Medea. I love Medea, actually. Damage to all enemies, enchant all ally demons, and barrier all ally mystics. She's actually super good to run with a demon and or mystic team, especially in events and quick delves. So I really actually think she's a little underrated. She also gets all mystics 1 magic on 4 plus gem matches. That means his purple numbers going up every time you get 4 plus gems. And yeah, a little extra life in his summons. Next up, we have Uvashka. Love Uvashka. Convert all purple gems to Doom Skulls. If there's an Eldritch minion on my team, and we'll get to that, create 3 more Doom Skulls, and then summon an Eldritch minion. Um, he is impervious. Always a nice trait to have, and independent 25% chances to inflict curse or death mark on a random enemy when matching 4 plus gems. So it could curse one thing and death mark another, or curse 2 things, or it's possible. It's possible because they're independent chances. Aramis. Aramis is our siege breaker, 3 to 5 times damage to towers. That includes Leonis Tower. He's going to do damage and then eliminate from 2 random skills. He could hit health all 3 times. He could hit magic twice. We don't know. Those random skills are magic and these 3 skills right here. So he does gain a little magic when an ally casts a spell, but he's a really nice one to have in a tower event when we go do Karakoth. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. I have no idea how that's pronounced, but this guy is going to do a variable amount of damage to a random enemy, increase a random skill by 8, and you know, he might jumble the board, maybe. He does inflict death mark when doing skull damage, but he has no skull damage reduction, so if you don't care about losing him and you can summon something in to replace him, that works. This is very nice, though. Have enemy gem masteries. That means they have half the chance of getting... actually, no. It means that they will get less mana. Wait. I'm losing my mind. I'm so sorry. The gem masteries mean less chance of getting a... I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place in this video, folks. I'm so sorry. Less chance of getting a mana surge. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Can't get this one. Dark Troll. Dark Troll is a good one. Double the number of purple on the board, then create 3 purple gems. Just like the Forest Troll, this is for purple. Plus he gains some souls. He is not a necromancer, but he does get you extra souls, which is cool. And he does death mark when doing skull damage and is immune to death mark himself. And recovers 3 life at the start of each turn. You know, would I run him at the front of the team? Maybe. Probably not, though. Draxius is one of our empowered skull converters. He's great when he's on your team. Convert all brown gems to skulls, then curse and death mark all dwarves. I generally just ignore the second part because it's the convert that I care about and the fact that he is empowered. You know, okay traits. The Eldritch Disciple we already went over, but I'm going to do this while we're here. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, come on, you can do this faster. I do love that button. It's pretty cool. All right. Eldritch Guardian does... Oh, wait, this one is our Godslayer. You want to kill him quickly if you have a boss on your team, such as one of the gem dragons or Zul'Goth. He does damage to an enemy. If they're a boss, he does the bonus damage, and then gains life and armor. If the enemy dies, double the effect. Cool. Eldritch Minion converts all brown gems to purple, and if the enemy's cursed, gain half of my mana back. He is empowered, so he can be useful on the right team. Ferret. This guy you will already have if you've done the storyline at Karakoth, and you have to in order to use your event keys. No, you don't. My bad. I told you, I'm out of it. My bad. Damage to the last enemy and drain all mana from them. And gain... This is very nice. Gain bonus purple mana from purple gem matches. That means if you match 3, you actually get 4, and so on and so forth. Gelatinous Cube. This guy is very gimmicky. Deal damage to an enemy with a 50% chance to devour them if they are webbed or entangled. So you run with something that webs and entangles, and or either way, webs or entangles or does both. You have a 50-50 chance to devour them, and you know, I don't see people use it very often. 50% is pretty high for, you know, an epic. And it itself is immune to devour, and yeah. Next up, we have the green slime. This creates 5 green gems, then turns all green gems to purple. So you're going to flood the board with purple, provided that there's some green on the board, and gain some points to a random skill. It could be any of these skills or the magic. And gains bonus green mana from green gem matches, which feeds back into itself. Of course, it's going to convert away all the green, but hey, again, have the gem masteries. Keeper of Lore. Have the magic of the strongest enemy then explode purple gems equal to the magic loss. So if they have 10, um, well, if they had 10 magic, no, if they had 20 magic, oh heck, if they had 20 magic, you'd explode 10 gems, right? Gotcha. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Ah, the Amethyst Giant. Damage to an enemy, then convert 5 yellow gems to purple giant gems. Has some skull damage reduction, pretty nice skull damage reduction, and create a purple giant gem when I take skull damage. So he's actually, these things have some nice synergy. He's good to run at the front of the team, unless you don't want the purple giant gems, in which case, never mind. Tazahov. Damage to an enemy and web them with a 20% chance to devour them. You can dodge skull damage, and that's always useful. And the summons, Wall of Tentacles, gain armor boosted by demon allies and enemies. That's +2 for every ally and enemy that is a demon. All other allies gain 2 magic and 5 mana. So it's a good way to feed your team some mana and tank up there. He reflects skull damage. He has no skull damage reduction, but he does reflect it, and he entangles when he does skull damage. So that could be very nice on the right team. This is our summons, the Ancient Horror. He does damage to an enemy. If the enemy dies, gains 6 points to a random skill. Nothing really special about him, except the magic link is super nice. Next up, we have the Hellspawn. Deal damage to an enemy and disease them. Deal triple damage if they have Death Mark. This one, if you are low level and you really, really need souls, this is your guy. Yeah, sacrifice an ally. Who would have thunk? But he does a base amount of scatter damage boosted by the ally's attack. So you run with 3 medals of seasons or 3 medals of the other one that boosts seasons are best, but something to boost the attack. And he can one-shot the enemy team. It has to be a level 1 explorer. I will add in a thumbnail at the end of this video that shows you how to use the team. But the reason why I recommend Sacrificial Priest is because if you have more than one, you can put 2 on a team, and you only have to have 1 Necromancer. You only have to have the trait stones to fill this guy up. You don't have to have a second one to get that extra necromancy trait. He also starts battles with 50% mana. So check out that video. You'll find it at the end of this video on a thumbnail in the last 15 seconds. Void Portal. All demon allies gain 2 magic. If my souls are 12 or more, summon a random demon. The Acolyte. Actually pretty useful. Create 9 brown gems, gain 39 points to a random skill. No, it's the brown gem creation. He can be very useful at times. He does have the stone link, bonus brown mana, and he is a necromancer if you need an extra necromancer. Book of Secrets. This is a bounty troop. I remember when this guy came in to the game, but he's an either or, and I hate that. Summon a random demon or cause a random status effect on all enemies or allies, or deal damage to the first enemy. I hate the either or stuff. I want to know what my troop is going to do. Not useful for bounty. Only used him because he was a bounty captain at the time. He has some immunities and such. Corrupt Magus. Magus? Curse an enemy and eliminate some your magic +1 from 2 random skills. I am gonna get a drink of tea and I'll hit the right button this time. Hold on. Ah, so nice. Yeah, you know, it's basically it could be double damage. It's possible. It could hit armor. The second one could hit armor. It could hit life. It could hit magic or attack. You just don't know. But that extra little bit is nice, even though we don't know what it's going to do. At least it's doing a little something extra. Can't get Netherhound. Damage to the first enemy. Hunters mark them. Create 8 to 12 purple gems. 50% mana start. It's not bad in events if you need purple gems. The Warlock is another necromancer, removes all purple gems. You technically need that purple. You're not destroying it, so you're not going to get any mana out of it. But he does deal damage to an enemy boosted by the gems removed, and he is a necromancer, as I said. And a summons, Golem. We're almost done with this. Explode a gem, eliminate armor from all enemies boosted by brown gems destroyed. You're only exploding one gem, so there's a certain amount that you can reach of damage boost on this. Skull damage reduction by 50%, and the Stone Link, very nice. And the Tome of Evil, finally the Tome of Evil. Summon a Hellspawn, death mark a random enemy. Bleh. But he does have the Magic Link. So, sorry that this has taken so long to go over. Oh my gosh, if you sat through all of that, kudos to you. Did we go over the events for the week? I don't think we did. We did. We did. All right, let's get to the rest of the events for the week. So, tomorrow we have Dwergaroth, the faction assault at Dwergaroth. On Wednesday we have this new little bunny for the Lunar New Year. And Thursday we have Sorcerer class, and this weekend, oh my gosh, I forgot to look at what the weekend event is. I'm so sorry. Let me just fix that real quickly here. Hold on. I am such a goofball. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay, weekend event is okay, I thought so. It's a raid boss with a Donna. So Carlson Marshall will be your troop for taking out Zolgoth, and yeah. I'm so sorry about this video, folks. I know I've been all over the place. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Please like and subscribe if you somewhat enjoyed my faux pas, my mistakes this video. Find the link for the Sacrificial Priest team on the screen right now, and we'll see you folks soon. Bye.